Hey everyone, welcome back to ABCD Reviews. Today we're going to be reviewing the film Fighter, starring Hrithik, Roshan, Deepika, Padukone, and Anilkapoor in the main roles, and directed by Siddharth, Anand. And in my opinion, the movie was okay, not bad. It wasn't like spectacular, but like it's kind of just there, average, like a little bit above average. Like it's not bad. Like it kept me engaged for the most part. There was like a bunch of issues I had with the second half and like some of the characterizations entirely, which we'll get into. But yeah. Alright, before we get started into the video, please do like, share, and subscribe. It means a lot. You subscribe chestane naku posthundi inka cheyadaniki. So yeah, let's get into it now. The movie starts off in a decent note with actually I really like Hrithik Roshan's entry. Even Deepika Padukone's entry was really good too. Sorry if I butchered your last name, but I really like both their entries. So we followed their whole team specialized in this like army, of course. So I looked it up if this was true, and it was like based off like 2019. I'll put it up. I forgot the name, but it was based off those attacks, and like the group get furious and they attack the terrorist group back. And then they come back. It's like basically I bite your toe, you bite my shit like that. It's like kind of normal shit. What made the first half for me was honestly like the friendship between all of them. I liked all the scenes with Deepika and Hrithik Roshan on the screen. It didn't feel too laggy. And then the interval hits, not a bad interval. Two of his friends are like crashed because of a Pakistani plane. That's the whole story. And then then he's like Hrithik is facing some psychological issues in the film, and that's more dealt with the second half. So, that's enough, I guess, for story. I don't want to go into too detail, but that's basically the story. First half was good in my opinion. Second half was really laggy. I didn't like the second half too much. First half was good. So they were trying to connect you emotionally in a lot of different ways, like through Deepika's like parents. That just didn't work for me. The only emotion I felt a little bit connected to was the friendship between this one character. I forgot his name, and Hrithik Roshan in the film. Those two best friends emotion, like it left some kind of impact. It like not like great, amazing, but it wasn't bad. But other than that, there was like no emotional connect. And then the thing is, Anilkapoor also despised Hrithik Roshan in the film, and I didn't think there was a solid confrontation where they just both like settled their differences together, which I didn't like. So my main issue with this whole film is there's no big conflict going on, and there's no big face-off between villain and hero. I think I would have liked it more if the villain had a backstory of like why he wants to destroy India. I'm getting tired of watching these films like India fighting Pakistan, Pakistan fighting India for like no apparent reason. Like this felt very forced nationalism because it's releasing today on Independence Day technically. So that just felt like that. And then I got really irritated with like the villain. The villain acted well. I liked him. He had a really menacing look and he had good dialogue delivery, but just didn't care. I wish he had more of a better backstory. They do explain it for a little bit, but I would have liked it more. And then the face-off just wasn't it. The climax was really dull. That made the climax really dull because they don't meet until the climax. They first talk in the climax, which irritated me. There was some symbolism in the first. Actually, I'll get into that. Hold on. So there was some symbolism in the first half is basically where it was in the song, an entire army turns back and Hrithik Roshan turns the other way. It's basically showing, I don't know if this was done intentional by the director, I'm guessing not, this is just me, but it basically showing like Hrithik Roshan is like solo, he's leading his own way versus everyone else. He's fighting his own battle versus like everyone else basically he's a lone wolf, lone soldier. But that's what I like that. And then there's like a moment where like villains could have killed one of the main characters beside Hrithik Roshan, but they chose not to, and that comes back to the like interval where they crashed, and it was the same guy. That I thought that was a cool tie-in. I just didn't think they did it on purpose. I mean, it was kind of obvious that, I mean, if you watch these kind of films in general, that kind of stuff happens. And this felt very Top Gun Maverick or Top Gun inspired. But it just didn't live up to those kind of movies, obviously. Coming to the positives now, it's Hrithik Roshan's acting, Deepika's acting. Some of the CGI, for the most part, is good. They did a good job with, like, on a budget they had. Everyone's no complaints in acting. Story could have been better. Anilkapoor did really good. And then the first half was also really good with the friendship scenes. And I'm trying to think if there's any more positives. It's like, again, very mid-tier film. I didn't like Padukone or War, so I guess if you like those kind of films, you also like this one. But yeah. Alright, if you guys like this video, please do like, share, and subscribe. It means a lot. But yeah, alright, ABCD out. A, B, C.